Hey guys, Gina here. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I am back with another Pick or Treats video. I have been busy setting up my house for Christmas and I am super excited because I've been pulling out all of these wonderful things that have been in tubs and boxes for the past year. Funny thing is, that side of the house is full of Halloween still. So all of my vintage Halloween collectibles are still up. And, you know, I may have thrown a Santa hat on one or two of the little characters over there, but, you know, we're feeling merry, we're feeling festive, and today I have something very special to show you. I have a new box full of wonderful vintage Christmas stuff that I purchased back in August or September. I met a holiday collector like myself who has been doing this for a very long time, and she has decided to downsize some of her collection. I met her at a yard sale. She was selling some of those old vintage Halloween noisemakers, and we just got to talking, and she said she's downsizing and if I'd like to come pick some stuff out. So I went. She had all kinds of wonderful Halloween stuff for me to go through, and I pretty much bought it all. Over some time, not all at once. But then she said, I'm going to start going through my Christmas and other holiday stuff if you would like to come and pick some stuff out. So that's what I did. I went and I got a whole box of fun stuff. So let's get to it because I really don't remember what's in here. It'll be like a surprise for both of us. Give you guys a little peek inside the box. There's a lot of fun stuff in here. I can already see some stuff I'm super excited to pull out and decorate with. This one's calling my name first. Looks like a little treat box. It says Merry Christmas on one side and Happy New Year's on the other. Look at the details on this box. This kind of reminds me of those animal cracker boxes. And it's empty inside. Then it looks like we have some ornament hangers. These boxes are so fun to collect. There's so many different kinds. And I actually have a bunch right here already. So we'll just add that to the collection. Looks like there's another one right here, and I might already have that one. I think she only sold it to me for $1 or $2, so you know what, we'll just throw that one in there too. We have another box. This one is super adorable. The little bears, Merry Christmas, the reindeer. How would you love to have gotten a present in one of these little boxes? So cute. Then we have a big Santa candy container. This one is a big one. And this one was made by Irwin, USA. But I do not have this one yet, and he is in really good condition. That's the nice thing about this collector is she only collected stuff that was in really good condition. I have more Santas that I haven't come across yet, but I have a whole bunch of little candy containers and stuff. I went to a sale 3 or 4 years ago, a family run estate sale, and everything was out in the front yard, and I came across a whole box full of them, and I was just so excited because that was one of my first like candy container finds. So that one's really cool. And I know a lot of you guys have this, but I did not. This little umbrella is broken, but it's the snowman. This is a Rossbro. This is a very popular candy container, and there's a couple different ones. There's one where he's got a little cigar or a pipe, I think. This is a big one too. I'm such a sucker for the antique paper mache pails and buckets. And now thinking back on it, I had some extras. I try not to collect duplicates of anything, but I did have some extra ones and I put them on eBay and I sold them. But now the prices that they're going for, I wish I had held on to them and not sold them. Anyway, she had this adorable Santa Claus, and I love that he's mostly all white because that's something you don't see very often. Most of the time you see Santa in his classic red suit. But I just loved it. It's so simple. And this one is fairly old. I would say probably 30s or 40s. And then there was a paper mache boot. And this one is really neat as well. And it still has a lot of shine to it. does not have a maker. Just a lot of fun. Something like a little bottle brush tree or a little ornament is going to look really good in there. All right, another thing, this year I decorated my Christmas tree with all jewel bright plastic ornaments, the satin ornaments, and those encrusted thick chunky glitter pyramid ornaments, if you know what I'm talking about. And I love it so much. I had some garland strands of that fake popcorn with the little cranberries in it. It's looking really good. But there's another ornament. This will look perfect with it too. I'm not sure if this is jewel bright or not. I'm gonna say no. It looks a little bit newer, but still very cool. Looks like Santa's putting something in a stocking. That'll go right on my tree right now. I forgot I got that. Here is a made in Japan snowman ornament. He's got just a little light dusting of glitter on him. He's got his little pipe cleaner candy cane right there. So cute. There's the Japan stamp. So if I had to guess, I'm gonna say this is probably from the 40s or 50s. Here's another snowman plastic. This is not a candy container, but it's that hard plastic like the candy containers. Super cute. Here's a hard plastic reindeer. And I think it was an ornament because it's got a little hook right there. Check out this Santa ornament. It looks like it was made from 2 silver balls, and then they put a little costume on him. It's also made in Japan. And then just a little paint for the eyes and his belly. It's almost like a snowman Santa, right? These were really cool. They're glow in the dark icicles. Now I'm gonna have to put those in the sun and see if they still glow, but I just loved the packaging. It says, to obtain a pleasing, mysterious glow, expose these icicles momentarily to bright light. The glow will return without loss each time they are re-exposed to the light. No wiring or stringing needed. Hook anywhere on trees, wreaths, doors, windows, mantles. Use year after year, indoors or out. This is by Carnival Toy Manufacturing Corp., New York. So let me go put those in the sun and then we'll see how good they glow. All right, you guys, look at how cool that is. They do glow. I wasn't able to put them in the sunlight because I ran out of daylight, but I used a flashlight and they have kind of a purple blue color. They're fading fast, but I'm sure if these were in the sun all day, they would glow and glow and glow. We've gone through about half the box, so next we have a nativity. Now, I did not get this from the collector. I did get this from a church rummage sale that I went to this summer. And this was actually in Oregon when I went to go visit family. But I absolutely love the color on this set. These feel like plastic, and these were made in Italy, but I just love the color because they're more like a pastel color on there. Not the traditional, you know, bright reds and yellows. So the colors are a little bit more muted. But it was a really nice set. And I love all the little characters. And I like the size of this one too. So we will definitely set this one up this year. Everybody's always looking for baby Jesus. There he is. But I love the pink. So I'll clean those up and I'll put them out somewhere. Here are some Christmas tags. As you can see, they're beautiful blue and silver. And they're really thick cardboard too. So this is a really good quality. They're just really pretty. Do you guys decorate in silver and blue? My mom started doing it this year and it looks really nice. I've never done silver or blue. I've always done traditional green, red, you know, all the fun colors. What about pink? How many of you decorate with pink? Or are you guys black people? Do you like it to keep it gothic and Nightmare Before Christmas? Here is a Santa cake topper. Now this one is a lot thicker plastic than one I already have, and I was looking for it but can't find it. I know it's somewhere in this mess. It's like I Spy now. Find the Santa, and there's a million of them, right? But this one is great. This little stocking is absolutely adorable. Can you imagine just getting a couple little pieces of candy or maybe some pennies in there? It is so cute, and it's in such great condition too. Do you guys collect old stockings? That's something that has been a lot of fun for me to find. And most of the time I find them at estate sales. So I'll be digging through a tub and then all of a sudden all their old stockings will be in there. And people always kind of like, oh, you want that? I'm like, yeah, I do. Here is another tag. This one is great. This one is also made out of cardboard. This one feels about as thick as a die cut, but it looks like it's got a little to and from and wherever, Merry Christmas. So I'm gonna have to look up that Wherever company. I'm not sure what that's from, but it's probably some kind of marketing. What's cool is it's got two slits, one right here, one right here, and you probably put your ribbon through there, and then you could put that on the present. This is really cool, you guys. I completely forgot I got this, but these are labels for your Christmas packages. Look at how neat these are. I'm gonna slide this over so you can see all the detail and the illustration. But how cool would it be to get a package with a label like that on it? So neat. And all 4 of them are in there. So that is really neat. This I found at an estate sale, I believe. It's just a snowman light bulb. These are so cool. I can't believe they made these. But how cool would it be to get a light bulb? And I'm not gonna plug this in, but oh my gosh. Yep, we're just gonna turn my little lamp on right now and it's a snowman. Crazy. This is a plastic Santa scene. Kind of like the Putz houses, but it's plastic. This does not have a maker's mark on it, but it's just a simple little scene. And I don't know, you guys, maybe this could be on a cake as well. I don't know if it was. Oh, it does have a maker's mark. It says made in Hong Kong. So this is probably 60s or 70s. If you guys know where any of this stuff comes from, or if you know the makers, please drop it in the comments below. I would love to learn more, and then the next time I do something, I can let the other people know. Here is an old Santa. He is so cute. Do you guys like these Santas? Do you think they're cute, or do you think they're creepy? There's some people who go, oh, those old Santa faces, they're so creepy, but I like them. And this Santa, he just has one of those faces. It's really wide. That's funny. I found this at a yard sale, I believe. I must have tucked a couple of things in here from other places, but I did get this one. It does have a little bit of paint loss on it, but it's a Santa bank. And you know, I really didn't find that much Christmas stuff this year, surprisingly. I went to a lot of yard sales. I went to a couple of estate sales. I really didn't go to that many this year, so maybe that's why, because most of the time when I find a lot of vintage Christmas, it's at an estate sale. But I was so thankful that she went through her Christmas stuff, because now I feel like I added a couple really nice pieces to my collection. But this says it's from the Santa International Company, made in Japan, but it still has this little stopper in there. But you know what? I'm not sure if I pull that rubber out if it's gonna make it or not, so I'll just leave it there. It's not like people are putting money in here anyway. Looks like we have another one of those hard plastic reindeers. I think it's exactly the same, just a different paint job as the other one. We have some really tiny ornaments. I believe these would have been put on a feather tree. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Those feather trees are so cool. I probably will never own one. I'm not too much into the Victorian Christmas, although it is lovely and it looks really pretty. I'm more into the, you know, fun mid-century modern stuff. But yeah, these were just so cool, and I love the little box that it's in. Here we have the teeniest, tiniest little stocking ever. and $1,000 bill. Could you imagine? I wish that was real. If it was, that would be amazing. But I think this is a greeting card. It's got an envelope in the back. But how much fun to get something like that in the mail. And $1,000. Could definitely use it. This is such a great card. Santa taking an old school picture from a camera. Look at that camera. My goodness. It's got the address information on the back. Let's see, does it say anything inside? Bullock's Downtown Portrait Studio. So this probably would have been for a Santa picture inside. Oh my gosh, how cool is that? Los Angeles, California. Bullock's Downtown. I wonder if that was a mall or a shopping center, or if it was just somebody's business. Here we have a rubber Santa and reindeer set. This is really neat. It's got a huge Japan sticker down there, but no maker's mark that I can tell. There's some kind of initial abbreviation right there, but I don't know who it's by. But it's kind of like that soft rubber. But this is a lot of detail. Old advertising is really neat, and this one is no exception. Here we go. Every woman wants earrings, glimmering with glamour, more exciting, classy, and classic styles inside. Easy terms. So this would have been in somebody's window or on, you know, some kind of countertop that they could have found out more exciting information about the glitzy, glamorous earrings. I'd like to see what they had and what they consider glamorous back then. Although some of the costume jewelry that they had in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s was pretty magical, I would say. I've come across a lot of it in the past couple of years, and I've saved myself some of it. I just need to find an occasion to wear it. All right, you guys. This guy, all right, I gotta take a poll down in the comments. Creepy or cute? You let me know. And he is definitely good for twerking. All right, guys, creepy or cute? Here we have some coasters from the Reed Product Corporation. These guys are the same company that make all those amazingly detailed Halloween plates and napkins and cups. I'm gonna have to look. I'm sure they did the same thing for Christmas. I just don't see them being sold as much, so I don't know if people use them more or if they're still out there. I assume they are, but yeah, I'm actually gonna have to look that up now. But yeah, the Reed Product Company has some amazing illustrations for the holidays. Speaking of which, I have a plate here. I wonder if this is from the Reed Corporation too. I mean, just look at all that detail on the paper plate. It's amazing. It's even scalloped. And this would just be like a little snack plate or a dessert plate. I don't really collect the plates and napkins, but I might have to start doing it because I just love all of the detail and the design and the illustration on them. It's so neat. And the fact that they're even still around, I mean, the whole ephemera movement where, you know, things that should have been used that weren't or saved, it's pretty incredible. And last but not least, I wanted to save this because I just thought this was one of the neatest things. Look at those gift tags. I don't think you can find stuff like this nowadays with all of the detail and just everything. I mean, each tag is different. It's got its own little character on there. And the metallic paper. This is gonna be a lot of fun to display. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you had fun unboxing all of these wonderful, fantastic antique and vintage treasures with me. I'm super excited to put them up here and decorate with them. The box has been sitting for a couple of weeks now, and I'm needed to get in here and look at it. If you guys aren't following me on Instagram yet, you can find me at Pigger Treats on there. I hope you all are having a wonderful and magical holiday season, and we will see you soon.